Good evening, welcome back. So in the previous four videos, we had discussed about a couple of data validation techniques with the pyspark. One is about column comparisons, other one is the column position comparison, and third one is schema comparison, and latest one is how we can handle the duplicates, filtering out and sending to some location, may call it as a bad reports, and sending the non-duplicate records to the good location. Like that we did so far and so good. Now what we can do is, in this video we are going to discuss about how we can handle the unwanted records. Unwanted records are nothing but, let us assume this is our data, okay, having a couple of columns with ID, first, last, age and salary. So if you look at carefully, we have some of the special characters included here, right? This hashtag and this null value is also there. We are least considered, we are least bothered about that one. Don't worry about that null value. Okay, and also we have dollar symbol is there, and we have, as you can see, the star mark. After star mark we have the another string or another letters, whatever. And as you can see, this here in the fifth record we have NA. Let me mount these things. So these are considered as a unwanted records. Sometimes by using the, we have the drop null form, we have the couple of methods are there, like premise u, drop null format, fail first. Okay, these are some methods are also there, but I did not find that much of effective by using that form, that modes especially, but because sometimes some data may looks good at the time of using those kind of methods, even though we have the unwanted records as well. They treat it as a good records, and sometimes they won't work actually in the way they have to. So that's why what we are going to do. So we are writing one condition, especially the regular expression. Why I'm saying the regular expression is this star 500 is also considered as a one of the unwanted record for us. We want 500 only. Why not star 500 means when you perform a calculation on top of salary column, if it is there, star 500 or dollar 500, whatever it may be, any kind of special characters include, that is going to affect our model and ended up with the wrong values, right? So that's why we are going to define one regular expression, uh, taking consider into the possible unwanted records. See, in real world, there are many and kind unwanted records are presented, but we are considering some of the possible things as well here and making one separate column. Like previously, what we did for the duplicates, we added separate row number as a column, and whatever the row number greater than one or not equal to one, then consider as a duplicate records, which are equal to one, consider as a clean records, right? That's what we are going to do now as well. So we are going to define another column with unwanted. In that unwanted column, so if any record in any column, okay, if you look at the first row, it is going, we need to write such a script like it has to check each and every row and each and every column. If the each row, if any row consists of the special characters like this, then populate it as a false. Okay. Here also in the second row we have the special character, so consider as a false. As you can see in the third ID number 3, don't have any kind of special characters involved. Consider as a true. Okay. Fourth one we have that one. Consider as a false. Similarly in the fifth one, NA. Sometimes it is also uh, unnecessary for us, unwanted record. So consider it as a false, right? So like this, we are going to add another column, which is going to populate to Boolean values. Okay. If the row does not have any kind of unwanted records, populate as a true. If a row consists of unwanted records, sorry for the correction. If a row does not have any kind of unwanted records, populate it as a true. Let's example this one. If a row consists of any kind of unwanted records, populate as a false. Okay, that's what we are going to perform now. So the data what I have used so far is it is considered as a CSV file. Okay, and I will provide the data in the description. Don't worry about that one. So let me import the necessary things. I already uploaded in my DBFS. So let me check that either that file exists or not. I hope you people know how to upload the data in DBFS, Databricks file system, right? File store. So I'm going to use this one. Okay, this file. I'm going to use this file. This is a CSV file. Okay. So why I'm using the regular expression? Because to handle especially this kind of stuff. Even though without using the regular expression, you can define the unwanted things in a list. Suppose you can define like a unwanted values as a list like this. Get that one. So observe at the top of the, I mean, observe in the formula bar like this, like hashtag, sorry, hashtag dollar store like this. Okay, as you can see, you can define these things in a list and you can work out very well. It is also going to be work until unless if it is encountered these kind of situations. Okay, so these things will work until unless you won't encounter these kind of situations. That's why I'm using the regular expression. Okay, even there may be some kind of better approaches are also there, but I found this would be a good match for us. Okay, so I'm taking that file part and storing it in a variable so that easy to read and write. Okay, so let me define a data frame. Spot dot read dot option enter equal to forgot format as a CSV. Infer schema to load file part. Okay. Display the data frame. Still it is running. Okay. Run this command as well. It is going to wait up until the above command is going to be executed. Fine. So as you can see, we have the ID, first, last, age. Okay. I think I'm reading a wrong file or I guess I'm reading a wrong file. Test data 2/1. Why am I again changing the file path? Because just wait. And again execute this command. Yeah, for this I'm just reading another file. See, as you can see, $600. Like this kind of stuff is presented. How we can handle. Okay, that's what our today's topic is going to be on. So let's define a regular expression. Let us say pattern. Okay. So regular expression pattern should always start with or and going on with the escape characters. Okay. This is nothing but escape character. So what I'm going to say here, escape character, what it is represent generally. It is the signal that it's said the signal. It's like a signal that any character following that should be treated as a literal character. Literal character is nothing but that character has to be uh, is matched exactly whatever. Okay. So any character if you represent here, that should consider as a literal character, and that is considered to be matched. Dollar symbol or hashtag or and suppose is there any kind of and stuff or any or any slash again escape character slash stop. Okay, this is the pattern. So if you write a star here means sometimes it won't consider as it is as unwanted records. After checking the under careful consideration, I designed this pattern like this. Okay. Good. Next, we need to write the condition. What was that condition? So individually, you can filter out. Okay. Generally, what we are doing, what we can do, df dot filter, call of some column name, whatever. Okay. Dot r like pattern. So like this, you can filter out. Okay. But the thing here is, you don't know on which column you have these kind of things. So if you know the salary column, I want to only to match the salary column, then you can pass the column name as a salary. But the thing here is, you don't know which columns or contains this kind of unwanted records. So for that, what we can do to iterate through the each and every record and each and every column, then write the condition according to that. If it is matches, consider as a unwanted. If it is not matched, consider as a good record like that. Okay. So for that one, we are going to utilize the reduce function and for loop function. Okay. Let me define the condition. Condition is equal to for each and every column. I am considering call. I mean alias name as C. Okay. Dot R like pattern. Sorry. R like pattern for each and every column in the df dot columns. Okay. This is our condition. Good. Next thing what we need to do, we need to apply the reduce function here. Okay. Reduce function. df dot reduce. Let me, sorry. Okay, we can define that reduce in another variable for easy purpose only. So that next time when you come or anyone seeing this for the first time, they can easily understand directly instead of applying reduce on top of data. We are storing it is in a variable. Okay, nothing. Reduce lambda x comma y is equal to x or y, or just r is nothing but a bitwise character, right? We are checking either one record. If it is entire row, even though one unwanted record is there, I want that as a, I want that condition as a false condition. If I use the and means, it is going to check each, it is going to check like, okay, all the row, throughout the row, I want this character only, like that. Or is nothing but, you know, right? A or B. Either you can take A or B. And is nothing but A and B. You want both, right? So if you use and means, it will check each and every row. Okay, this row have the dollar symbol, but does not have the hashtag. Okay, hashtag or star symbol or any symbol. So it won't consider as a bad record or unwanted record, and it's going to populate as a true if you use and. That's why I'm going to use the or condition. Okay, comma condition, right? We need to import it. Forget it. From func tools, import reduce. Yeah, fine. Next thing, what we have to do, we need to add a column. Okay, we need to add a column. For that, we are going to use the with column. Okay, with column. And what would be the value we need to pass? The value is nothing but the overall condition. So let's define df equal to df dot with column. Let's say unwanted, comma, overall condition. Sir, but you are not defining any kind of when condition, how it is going to be executed. That's the beauty of using the reduce and lambda combination. It is going to give the automatic Boolean values true or false. Okay, no need of using more. When it is not matched, the condition populated as one. When it is matched, the condition populated as a two. No need to use that one. Okay, that's the beauty of using the reduce lambda. I mean reduce function. It is going to build the automatical Boolean condition for us. See, as you can see, the record number 5 here. There are no any kind of involvement of special characters. That's why it is populated as a false. That means that record does not have any kind of unwanted records. If you see the first one, it got the true. And if you see this one, this record also got the true. Okay, so that's the beauty of this kind of stuff using the regular expression. That's right. So let me filter out. What we need to do, what we need to filter means filter out the unwanted records. Dear unwanted records equal to df.filter column of, on which column we need to perform the filter? Unwanted. Okay, equals to true. See, observe carefully here. I'm not putting the true in a string because it is a Boolean value. I'm calling it as directly a Boolean. Dot. Sure. Type object as well. Okay, let me define this in another variable. I mean another cell. Type object has with column. Okay. What happened? That may be the issue. Let me reload this data frame. Let me rename it as df2. Now df2 or df unwanted equal to df2 dot filter out on top of which column? Unwanted equals to true dot show. See, as you can see, we filtered the unwanted records. Okay, so you want a good records means replace the true with a false condition. That's it. So this is how we can handle out any kind of unwanted records. So for our previous things like for our orders, returns data is there, right? So for this thing, the same condition is going to be applied. Okay, though that code I am going to provide in a description. Please make a note of that one. So in the description, we have the raw data as well as how this kind of logic is going to be applied for whatever we are doing so far for the control data frame for using the reference data frame and all. Okay, so that's it for today's video. It's very small video. Okay. So in the next videos, we are going to discuss about how we can handle the null values, how we can handle the date format. In between, we are going to see YAML configurations as well. Okay, so so this is what about the how we can filter out the unwanted records. Okay, this is one of the case Okay, where we can regularly encountering in day-to-day life. Same fashion, if you store it in a bad location, and we can intimate to the user side or upstream side, this kind of stuff is there, what we need to do. Okay, either I want to replace that with zeros or any kind of empty string like that, or any kind of string like that. So we need to take the information from the upstream side, and we need to filter out according to them. Okay, if they want to, already we defined a regular expression, so we have the regular replace option is also there, right? Let me show it this. So df unwanted, this is the data frame we have. So regular replace option is also there. Oh, it is not completely. So if you see the regular replace, it is going to as the column name. Let's say unwanted column name, and what we need to do, pattern. We need to pass the pattern variable, pattern equal to pattern, whatever. Okay. With which value we need to do the replace. Replace by 0 or row, whatever empty string like that. Okay, like this, we are going to replace the values as well. Okay, just df dot regular replace, df dot unwanted regular replace. It's fine. So let me df unwanted. Okay, like this, we can regularly replace the values with a 0 or any kind of stuff by using the regular expressions. Why? Because we are defined as already a pattern. Okay, so the raw data and the code for which we need to develop this logic has going to be given in the description. Please make a note of that. In the next videos, we are going to see how we can handle the null values as well, and how we can handle the date format check. Okay, either it is in a right format as we expected or not. In the same fashion, if it is not, write to bad part. If it is there, write to the good part. In between, we can see how we can handle the YAML configuration files. Okay, that's it from this video. Thank you.